Is the armor of Sten going to hold? Oh my god! How are they alive? I see nothing. Nothing on their hull. Is this it? Is he having to reload? Is Quill reloading? Orbiting, as they have at all times, Quill in the Condor. Sten Taxi in the Tormentor. Moving at impressive speed. Speed that I don't remember seeing before. The fight is on. The points are out. The drones are making their way across the void. Across this gap between the Tormentor and Quill's Condor. Missiles are in the air. As expected, Quill is running in their Kite Condor. Maneuvering now, orbiting away as those missiles find their mark on Sten Taxi's Tormentor. If we go take a look at Quill's ship here, orbiting the fight, they are still taking damage. Quite a lot of damage, actually. The range that this Tormentor has with those lasers is impressive. We'll see if they are able to find their mark enough to get our Condor, Quill's Condor, through their shields. I am so concerned for Quill. If they cannot repair their shields and they end up in armor, it might just be game over. Whereas with Sten, you can see that they are now repairing their armor, even bringing some of their shields back. Nice, steady damage application with those lasers. It looks like Quill is struggling to maintain that distance. The Tormentor is moving quickly. Sten Taxi here, managing their props, managing their heats as best they possibly can. They've made it this far. Both opponents have made it all the way down to the final round of the Boojum 1v1 PvP event. Can they secure 5 billion ISK in prize money? The second place winner, or the second place competitor, will of course be receiving 2.5 billion ISK. All of this money donated by Jeff here in the chat, as well as a number of ships, funding these events so that we can host these races, PvP events, treasure hunts, all those things. Huge shout out to Jeff in the chat for that. Both opponents now taking a breather, pausing to assess their range, assess their mods, if they need to repair, and reloading their weapons. Again, we have Quill stalking the fight from above, perched like a falcon, waiting to dive upon their opponent. The lasers are back out, and so are the missiles. Both opponents are ready to re-engage. It looks like Quill was able to make their shields recover just a little bit in that short reprieve. But now, as the missiles are flying and the lasers are firing, we look at Sten and we can see that they are down already to half armor. Are they waiting to activate their repair mod until the last minute? We're getting dangerously close to hull for Sten Taxi here. They are now maneuvering away again, trying to outrun those missiles, but unable as those 3 light missiles arc their way across space. As they now are lead turning their opponent, making their way back towards them, continuing to apply damage with the lasers, we can see that armor is starting to get repaired. Again, consistent damage from Quill as well as Sten. Those missiles, the slow fire time from Quill, allowing repairs from Sten. You can hear the repairs now taking effect, as well as the beam of that point laser on the front of the Tormentor. Sten back up almost to full armor now. There is a good amount of damage. Getting close to hull. A second volley of missiles on the way, and the drones are out. The drones are out against Quill. Can they maintain? Can they catch? It looks like those drones are struggling to keep up. The speed of that Condor is quite impressive. We're almost into hull. Almost into hull with Sten. They may need to activate that rep. There it is. There's the repairs. But we're also getting dangerously close to armor for Quill. Both of them flirting with the limits of what their ship can take. Expertly piloting their vessels as they are now trying to again maneuver for position. It looks like Sten has not given up on their lasers, continuing to shoot and apply damage even at these extreme ranges. Their drones still desperately trying to chase down the speed of this Condor. You can see that Quill has now shifted their efforts. They're now pointing the drones. As they're looking at those drones here, which it looks like the drones here retreating. We've got an Acolyte 1. The drones now making their way back towards the Tormentor. Quill desperately trying to defang the Tormentor and keep that damage off of their ship. Both of those drones now no longer a problem as they have returned to their mothership and have found their way into the drone bay of the Tormentor. Taking a look back here at Sten's ship, we can see that they are calm, cool, and collected. The Blood Raider skin as they maneuver through space, looking sinister as ever. Spots are back, missiles are back out. No big deal, says Sten. We're just going to continue to chase you down, continue to slowly but surely apply the damage that we need, work our way down, and look for the opportunity when those drones can re-engage and get back into the fight. It looks like, though, Quill has found the perfect distance to orbit their opponent, only maneuvering ever so slightly every now and then to keep that range at the optimal range for their missiles, as well as to keep their speed up as they are now orbiting. Oh my goodness. We'll see how this goes. We will see how this goes. Taking a look at chat here, we can see that we've got a number of capsuleers who have participated in this event. Their corpses have been collected by their opponents. Wonderful, wonderful. Putting theirs by a fireplace, different point of view. Nice, nice. We'll have an honored place of glory in Jita number. Yes, well done, well done. We got Shooter now falling. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. This fight is not over in any way. You can see that both pilots, they seem to have found their way into what may be a stalemate. Oh, Sten is into the armor, or out of armor and into hull there just for a moment. You can see there's a slight sliver of armor here. Oh my goodness. We'll see if they are able to make their ground back up. Quill dangerously low on shields here. This is certainly a fight of attrition. A battle to manage their capacitors, manage their heat, and look for the opportunity when they can get just that extra bit of damage in to try and continue to degrade their opponents. The lasers of Sten are doing consistent damage, but just not quite enough, it would appear, to get them into armor. Oh my goodness. Unfortunate. Saying he's going to run out of nanite soon. Don't you pause or stop this. That's right. We have to see who can manage their mods. Now, if anybody was able to loot my ship during this fight, you'll find a lot of repair pace there. So, fortunate for either of these opponents if they did that. They would have quite a lot of repair pace. Missiles away again. We'll see if they can continue to manage their heat. I suspect that the prop is being overheated consistently by both of our opponents here to try and maintain these perfect distances. Syntaxi getting dangerously close for a moment there towards their hull, but now back up on their repairs. The question is, can these opponents pressure each other into a mistake? Can they get them to just hit the wrong mod at the wrong time? Can they press the attack when the moment is the exact right moment to do that little bit of extra damage and eat away either at their hull or their armor? Can the drones actually get into this fight from the Tormentor and distract the Condor just enough to delay their ability to apply damage? Missiles are out. The drones are back in. Oh! Quill is into armor. Quill is into armor, and Sten is into hull. Oh, this could be it. The Tormentor is pressing the attack. The missiles are still away. The missiles are now fighting the drones. Quill desperately trying to defang the Tormentor. But look at this. They are halfway through their armor. We're in a very dangerous position right now for Quill, getting so low on armor. But the Tormentor, patient as ever, recalling their drones, making sure they have some way to still apply damage. And now the battlefield goes quiet. Silence persists as they both repair, reload, assess where they are. They've both made significant ground against each other. Halfway through the armor now for Quill, and halfway through hull for Stentaxi. As you can see, the shield rep for this Condor, it looks like it must be a passive rep. The lasers are now firing again. Not enough time to get that shield up. Quill, I think, is in a very dangerous position. If the Tormentor is able to manage their capacitor and get their armor repaired, we may find them in a position of extreme advantage. This is a closer fight than we thought it was ever going to be. Drones still not on the field here. Missiles again away. No point yet from the Condor. There it is. The point is now out. Managing the capacitor, timing that point perfectly. More missiles away. Another volley. Another volley's out. The armor rep now from Sten. There it is. There's the armor rep. Can their capacitor hold? Shields slowly recharging from the Condor. The drones are out and giving chase. As we saw in that last little scrap, the drones are really critical from the Tormentor to get the damage that they need against the shield of the Condor. Immediately pulling the drones back. I have to say, Quill's reaction time is supreme here. Those drones did not have a chance to apply damage at all, and we've seen a big return in shield from this Condor. Taking a look back at the Tormentor here. We can see there again, maneuvering to cut off. Try to close that range down. Try to make those missiles pull lead and then go to lag to increase their time of flight, increase the distance that they are traveling. A good amount of armor repair now, almost back to full. Expert timing, expert management of the capacitor by the Tormentor here. They are on their way back. The drones are out again. Let's see if the drones can do any sort of damage here. Nope, not. Oh, there they go. The drones are now out and about. Can the Condor manage the damage? Let's see. We are back almost down in the hull again. And if we take a look over at Quill, those drones are now being targeted by this missile. They're being pointed, and the missiles are away against the drones. Can the Tormentor? Nope, the Tormentor pulls them back. The Tormentor knows, Sten knows, that those drones are critical to securing a win here. If one of those drones goes down, they might not have the DPS to get this win. In this game of cat and also cat, both of our opponents now again maneuvering for advantage, breathing, resting, managing capacitor, prop mods, heat. How much repair pace do they each have? The drones are out again. This might be the window. Can the Tormentor apply damage to the Condor with those two drones out quickly enough? The point's still on the Tormentor, not on the drones. Those missiles, I don't know where they're going. Out into the void. Let's see. Are they gonna? Nope. They were targeting the drones, and the drones are pulled back immediately. I now am starting to consider how much ammo does the Condor have. They may be running dangerously low on ammo here as Quill continues to take fire. Oh my god! The Tormentor! The rep for the Tormentor! Sten with the rep right there at the end. Clutch rep. Oh my god, a sliver of hull remaining. I thought that was it. The volley of the missiles from Quill just not fast enough. My god, he's repaired almost all the way in his armor, but one small mistake now and it's over. One mistake from the Tormentor and it's the end. It looks like the Condor may have enough ammo to make this happen. A sliver of hull remaining. Oh! And we're almost down. We're almost through armor again. Can they get their drones out in time? Can they cross this gap with those drones and get the laser damage that they need to get through this little bit of shield and back into armor? If Sten is able to break through the shield tank of Quill and then continue to apply damage, that might be all it takes. That might be all it takes for them to win this thing, even with a sliver of their hull left. I can't look away as we watch again the Condor shifting their fires to the drones of Sten here to see if they can just keep them at bay, keep them away, and try desperately to defang at least one of the drones of Sten here. Consistent damage. Those drones providing a bit of a distraction for the Condor. It was all it took to get back not only to full armor, but actually into shield even, as they now recall their drones again. And we are now looking at our two opponents back to the game of chess. The drones are back out. They weren't in their bay for long, and they are back out. The Acolytes, again, making their way across the field as missiles are now raining down upon Sten yet again. It looks like the Condor was able to repair quite a lot of their shield. They seem to be doing quite well right now, and the drones are back. The drones returning back to the Tormentor, but not into the docking bay, are now back out across the field, attempting to target Quill's Condor here. How quickly they are able to change their point to those drones. It is so impressive. And the missiles are out. Can they secure a kill against one of these drones? It looks like the answer is no. Those missiles are wasted rounds. How much ammo do they still have? Oh my god. This fight has been going on for some time, and I'm impressed. I'm impressed, but I know we're not in a stalemate situation. We are not in a draw here. The winner of this fight, it's all going to come down to who makes one small mistake. One small mistake is all it is going to take on either side right now. One misclick, one mismanagement of capacitor, one extra second of overheating one of their modules. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. The shield of the Condor still slowly working its way down. Still attempting to employ light missiles against these drones here. As they race around the Condor. A good amount of shield gain here. The shield is coming down here on the Condor. The Tormentor now happily at almost full armor. Able to repair while they do damage to the drone. My guns are at 98% heat. Oh my god. Yep, this is a battle of attrition, Never. This is a battle of attrition. Can the Tormentor run the Condor out of missiles? Can the Condor overheat the Tormentor's weapons enough that they are no longer able to function, or they run out of repair pace? Again, shifting their fires back onto the Tormentor, sending their missiles on their way to see if they can try to work their way through that armor rep. I get the impression that both of these pilots are flying ships that are not capacitor stable with everything turned on, and they are having to manage everything expertly and with a great deal of attention. You can see Sten calmly repairing their armor. With the drones now back out, Quill is again forced to shift their fires away from Sten and now attempt to apply damage to those drones. The drones out, baiting the missiles of Quill before they quickly retreat back into the drone bay of the Tormentor, forcing those missiles to be non-effective and miss. We have to question, how many missiles does Quill have? You could have anywhere from 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 missiles potentially. Who knows how long this fight will last. I'm so curious to see the fits of all of our opponents here once this battle is over, because I know what I'm going to be flying if I'm... Oh! Sten! There's the rep. Whew. That is close. Can Quill press the attack now? Is the armor of Sten going to hold? Oh my god! How are they alive? I see nothing! Nothing on their hull! Is this it? Is he having to reload? Is Quill reloading? The Tormentor trying to repair, desperately trying to repair. Quill jumping in, trying to press the attack, but now jumping back out, maybe being baited in at the last second there. Their shields are dangerously low. The repairs from the Tormentor, can they hold? Can they hold? The drones are out again. Let's see if Quill can press the attack here. One volley is all it's going to take as their armor gets down low. Oh my god, it must be like 1% hull. It's got to be 1% hull. There's nothing. I can see nothing there. And yet the fight continues. I cannot believe that this Tormentor is continuing to battle. Both of the drones out. The shield of this Condor, again, getting dangerously low here. If the shield of Quill's Condor fails, it could be a matter of seconds before they are gone. 4% hull. 4% hull. Oh my goodness. This is insane. I have never seen a fight like this. Calmly, Quill. Was that... A drone just went down. A drone went down. The Tormentor down one drone. Down that much more DPS. A second drone is out. Quill giving chase now. Giving chase. Oh my god, this could be it. This could be the advantage that the Condor needs. That Quill needs. Tormentor now stationary. The field is quiet. What is happening? Defanged. Is this it? The missiles have started firing again. The shields have been repaired. Drone. It looks like maybe we switched to Hornets. Drones are out. Drones are back out. We thought he was defanged, but no. There are 2 Hornets on the field now. Quill again forced to change their fire back to the Hornets, back to these new drones. The Tormentor with extra drones in the cargo hold. Amazing, amazing Sten Taxi. Oh, Quill has been baited. This could be it. Oh! Sten with the win. No way. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. My God, the Hornets. The Hornets at the last second. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. What just happened? What just happened? My God. Congratulations, Capsuleers. Congratulations. That was amazing.